Hello everyone, Silvermoon's here with another episode of Let's Play Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. In the last episode, we got to the boss area of Chapter 14, and in this part, we are going to finish off this boss. But first, as you can see up there, there's our final treasure chest. How do we get to it though? There's mines blocking this way, by the way. And then you basically throw this at the bomb at the revealing a bounce pad, which gets you over here. Gives more treasure, of course, and I had to replay this chapter on my first file I started with this because basically I had I completed this chapter, but there was a recording button error, you know. So, and there's a cutscene you basically miss if you progress too far after this chapter. So, like I'm saying, what? Earlier the boss held me appears, but I'm apparently able to wail on it. Maybe. Okay, since I went through that side area, you have to use a mega bomb to open up. Or is it? Oh no, it's not invincible. Ha! And it reveals the eternal tech source, which we can grab. Wow, if you go through the other entrance, it will trigger the cutscene. But if you don't, you can obviously go behind it and wail on it. That's a good way to speedrun, I guess. The chapter, I guess. And here comes that cutscene that I missed recording last time. Hopefully I am recording this time, and I am.
The eternal tech source, embodiment of all science and reason, balances magic within the core of light.
So yeah, you can't move when... That was pretty good. You think boos have bad? They can't move until you look away? This one can't move unless you go through a specific entrance. Oh, forgot to set my Skype status to Do Not Disturb, so sorry if you heard that, but you shouldn't hear that anymore. And, whoa, it's darker now.
You know, Glumshanks, despite your colossal failures, exemplified by you mutton-headedly losing the eternal tech source, I am feeling particularly optimistic. And do you know why?
No.
Because the darkness is becoming even more powerful. It's spreading all over Skylands. Soon no one will be able to stop it.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn up my volume. I can barely hear it.
Red skies in the morning. Skylanders take warning.
No one actually said
Not a good
that.
idea, Glumshanks. Even though I've seen this before.
I swallowed a bug.
Superb job, soldier! You've done Skylands proud! I may be a great general. When it comes to the supernatural, I am OU-double-T out. This is my last hoorah. Good luck with the war, soldiers!
The general might have the right idea. On the other hand, the spirits of the undead don't cross over unless they are severely disturbed. Perhaps you should investigate. That noise is coming from the beach.
Now you can find a special hidden dragon treasure. Investigate the beach.
Boo! In case you weren't hip to it, that's how we skeletons say hello. Nothing, huh? Well, it figures. Not much of a skeleton right now. Seem to be missing a bone or two. Or 204, more like. Anyway, can't seem to find my body right now. Embarrassing, I know. By the way, I'm T-Bone. Heard you making a ruckus up here. Loud enough to wake the undead. Little afterlife humor there. Wow, tough room. And you think I'm dead? Hey, you're a Skylander, ain't ya? Oh, you know, I could really use some help finding my body. What do you say, pal? Huh? You wanna help me find the rest of me? Oh, thanks a million, bub. You know I'd shake your hand, but I think mine's out there somewhere. Never mind. If we just follow the dotted line here, that should help. Don't worry about me. I'll just put me together as I go. Hey, there's one of... All right! Ooh, baby! I'm feeling better already. Hey, look at me. Actually, I'm a bodies half full kind of guy. One more phone, baby, and I'll be the death of the party. That's the one. Get it? Get it? Oh, yeah, baby. Ooh, feels good to rattle 'em again. Cha-cha-cha!
No offense, Mr. T-Bone, but I can't help noticing that your head would make a perfect receptacle for the next eternal source. You wouldn't happen to have an extra head on you, would you?
Let me see. Extra head, extra head. Of course I don't have an extra head. Sheesh, the living. Can't live with them, can't? Oh, never mind. Actually, Chubbs, I could tell you where to find a pretty good one. Not as handsome as mine, of course, but you know. Actually, it's more like a mask. Will that work?
Perfect! And you can take our Skylander hero there?
Well, seeing as how you did help me recover the rest of my body, I suppose I could help you out. Depends on you. Think you can handle going down to the underworld?
Now that I'm here, I just wanted to take note of this new obelisk that appeared after Chapter 14, and it explodes, of course, giving you a whole bunch of treasure. With that, back to that select screen. Sorry I cut off a lot of the audio, but I didn't know I wasn't recording and my thing was just playing on, so without further ado, let us start on the crawling catacombs. Loading screen again. I must warn you, I did pick up a couple of the collectibles before realizing that I wasn't recording the chapter yesterday, so yeah. Chapter 15, Crawling Catacombs. With spiders, of course. Maybe we have to follow the spiders? Who knows?
Skull mask, skull mask. I know exactly where it is.
A skull mask is apparently what we hold the undead swords with.
It's kind of redundant having a skull mask in the underworld. You know, who'd wear it? We're all skulls. Kinda silly. Okay, should be fine. Just as long as we don't run into any spiders.
And he freaks out like a little girl over these tiny spiders. But then again, once you know what they are, and of course something bad happens to the guy that's with us.
Find a special hidden dragon treasure.
Pit of webs, and these are the spiders. They're skitterboom, small explosive packages. Basically, they're chompies that explode, so yeah. Get the treasure, of course, even though it's small treasure, barely worth anything. And here is actually where I got the story scroll. And it's really a hilarious one, so might as well let you see it.
I, Eon, began my life as a humble servant boy, polishing pans in the kitchen of the portal master, Natty Bumpo.
Weird name.
People realized I was no normal boy when, at the age of 8, I activated Natty Bumpo's own portal and teleported him, possibly accidentally, into the middle of the dirt sea.
So yeah, Eon was one powerful 8-year-old, and if it wasn't accidentally, he seems to have mellowed out. Seems to be more mature, but then again, he is in a children's game, so judge that as you will. snakes do explode if you let them near you for long enough. I believe there was if you let them explode, they're like the... I missed. Okay. Blow our way into here, and we find a new breed of chompy spawners. Get all the treasure, of course. Because I do want to show a lot of the select your path. I'll be able to show just more than half of them, but hey, better than nothing. And the other key, if I'm not mistaken, is this way. Yeah, we need 3 keys, and 2 of them are guarded by these new snail enemies, which we haven't had a proper introduction to. Or maybe they're just spiders with a sack full of acid. I believe there's like a treasure chest over there or something. Might as well get rid of the... And we need a bomb. Good thing, as you probably saw earlier, there's one right up here. And a Habanero steals the key as always. Last time I actually destroyed it, the Habanero using Sub Smash's Mega Nut attack. And there's the legendary treasure over on the other side of this gate. We need another bomb for this wall. So let's go get one. I wonder. Let's try and defeat this. Yep, we defeated the spider and opened and locked the wall at the same time. Get some treasure in the process. But over here is Spyro's soul gem. Earth Pound. Unfortunately, I do not believe it unlocks Dark Spyros, but I could be wrong. And there's another gate over here that we can't get past. As well as the gate we can't get past right here. Wonder if there's a switch or something. Or maybe it's not a switch and there's just another way to walk around to there. Well, let's unlock the door. That seems to be a point of no return though, so let's see if unlocking that door unlocked anything down here. Nope, didn't check the other door, but you know, I'm on a time constraint, you know? Everyone on YouTube knows about the time limit for... Oh, what? Darkness? Jeez, hope you aren't afraid of the dark in this part. And an undead Skylander gate. But with that, I am probably going to cut this right here in a few seconds. If you like this part, subscribe, comment, give thumbs up, whatever you like to do to help support me. Tell your friends too, I'd really appreciate it. And with that, this is Silverman saying, have a nice time at school.